Fantastic.
Did a fan trick. And what did we just do? Should know by now that one of our favorite places in the whole world to spend time is at the V7 Ranch in Raton, New Mexico, and spending time with our great friends, the family that runs the ranch. Some of our good Carolina buddies, well, they've seen the videos and they've heard the stories, and they wanted to get to the V7 and get in on some of the action. Max got hooked on turkey hunting when he tagged along on a CTO youth hunt on his property.
He's gonna cross, is he gonna work his road? He's gonna work the road. Let's go down to the next ditch and we'll look from there. How far are we from where it bottoms out? We're not 50 yards.
So you think he's up there on the hill?
He's up on the hill, that's where it sounds. Where
We'll get on one side of the road or the other.
Right.
And just try to,
Let's see where
just throw the decoy right in the road, you think?
Oh yeah.
Broke into 20 gauge right here this morning with that federal 3rd degree, and that bird did not even, he didn't even roll around. He just said, whoop, just dropped him like a sack.
Yeah, looks like this guy can stop the flop.
He stopped the flop.
When we pulled into the V7, I actually thought I had 2 CTO kids in the truck because they were so excited.
V7 back here. Got Mr. Mike and Mr. Max out here this morning. Beautiful, beautiful morning, a little breezy. We're thankful we had a ground blind to kind of break the wind a little bit. I think we saw, what, 5 longbeards?
Yeah, 5 of them.
5 at least. Flew down and strutted back and forth, back and forth. And we had a few look like they're gonna come, and then they decided they might not have liked something, and they kind of played around with us a while. And finally, this one committed. He came in probably 100 yards.
Yeah, he broke off. Came right in.
Right in. Good shot. Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning. Talking a lot on the limb, kind of hit the ground and kind of shut up a little bit. Beautiful. What do you guys think?
I think it's awesome.
First
Saw
period,
it,
right?
Yeah, first period. Yeah.
Very
I'm
cool.
glad I had backup because I shot first, missed, and then Mike finished it off for me. So
Yeah.
done me good this morning. Had some backup.
So we got 1 bird down, 3 to go. Maxie's back at the plate, and it's time to meet the fan man. After locating a big tom out in the pasture, had to do a stalk. Old Case broke out the fan, and Max couldn't believe what happened next.
All right, so we got 2 strutters, probably about 200 yards just off to the left. We really gotta be careful because we got some hens back in these trees over here to the right. Probably what we'll do is we'll probably just kind of use both of these bushes as cover on both sides. Probably slip up right to here, and then we throw the fan up. You can just stick right behind me as close as you can. And we'll see if we can't get one to come into us here. There's a little patch of brush. As long as we get on the other side, then we have a good clear shot. So we'll go ahead and try.
Mr. Max, what do you think?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
We
Yeah.
did,
Fantastic.
did a fan trick.
Man,
Yeah.
Come out of the creek and Chase found 2. And some hens crossing about 150 yards. He pulled the fan up. I followed him, crawled on my hands and knees. Didn't know I could do it that far, but I did it. The bird come across a creek, and within 25 yards, which was good for my shotgun.
Sweet redemption, right?
That's right.
I think when we popped up, he was probably right at 150, and we probably knee crawled, 20 yards, 30 yards. We had a good patch of brush that we were trying to get clear of. Actually, back right off the lip there. So that bird was probably another 50 yards back. When we first threw the fan up, he was coming in full strut, and once he got to the edge there, dropped off in the back half strut and ran across that thing, come up and over. Right at 25, man, he sealed the deal. It was awesome. That's your classic fan trick, man. He smashed that head.
Beautiful.
Great shot.
I appreciate it. You helped me. And you got me.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
But with a successful morning, the boys were not satisfied just quite yet because they both had a tag left in their pockets. So they were heading back out to see if they couldn't punch those tags.
Two coming. You ready? There's two coming. Oh, there's a bunch coming. They're running. They're running.
Day one is in the book. 2 down, 2 to go.
May the 4th, we're at B7 Ranch. We're getting ready to try to put a move on the gobbler. See if we can fan him in. Use some little dead end game calls here. New mount call that Mr. Greg gave me. See what we can do.
Get to it. They're just not very far on the other side. That's as close as we're gonna get.
And now for CTO's Moment of the Week. Sponsored by Dead End Game Calls.
Thank you, Jesus. Our feet have hit the ground down here in South Texas.
Cross Trail Outfitters of Texas. We're heading down to South Texas to the Peeler Ranch with 8 young men this weekend. We're on a weekend outing. They're in a managed land deer permit conservation program. You know, our expectancy is in the Lord, and hopefully He's going to provide us with a bunch of hogs and some varmints. You never know. Down here in South Texas, we like to call it the South Texas jungle, so you don't know what's going to happen. So here we go.
You'll probably forget about this hunt probably in a couple of weeks, don't you think?
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
On this CTO outing, there were several opportunities each day to film all kinds of hunts. And with the help from our good friend and professional cameraman Andrew Garay, this hunt with Colton Slater was able to be captured all on film.
Well, that took about 30 minutes, and I scoped myself at the same time, so. But, as you can see, it's dropped in its tracks, so we're all good now, and I think our mission is accomplished here. I want to thank Weatherby, and I want to thank our ranch manager and the person who let us come out here. I want to thank CTO for making this possible.
Day 2, we got in the blind way before daylight. We're going to try to pull off a double. It beat all I'd ever seen or heard. 10 toms gobbling their heads off on the roost. I know, a bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. Still got 2 tags after trying for that double. The afternoon was pretty slow, but things can change real quick because all of a sudden, the double's back on the table.
Good deal. Look at me. What'd you just do there, Mr. Max?
I just killed another Miriam. That's all I can say.
Did your heart get to pounding?
Big time. Big time when they come up there all white, fanned out. Yeah.
Running. What'd you just do?
I bloodied my nose, but I killed my second Miriam.
You dripping. What happened?
What happened is I got a battle scar.
How'd you do that turkey hunting?
Well, some dummy put a scope on it.
Wow. What a day. What an afternoon, right guys?
That's right.
I tell you what, Chasin Creation's been blessed to be out here at the V7 again with Case and his family and just God's great creation. And we've been chasing creation with Mike here and Max over there. And what did we just do?
Got a double.
Got a double. I mean, you would have thought if you were listening, one shot. They did the left-right thing and a 1, 2, boom. And it was simultaneous.
Yeah.
And the only thing that went wrong on the hunt is we got a guy here wound up with more blood on him than the turkey got on him.
Yeah, battle scar.
He's got a he's got a scope on his gun, and it made a pretty good cut. I don't think he needs stitches. But guys, just
maybe a band-aid.
Tell me about it. How did y'all enjoy that? Was that fun?
It was awesome. Max saw him coming first.
They started coming fast when they seen the decoys out in the edge of the road. They come real hard. We had to get ready quick.
That's right. Yeah.
you know, just looking back, if we were anxious, because we've walked about 4 miles a day, wore our knees out, crawled a little bit. So when these birds presented themselves, they ran into a wall. I tell you what, isn't God good to us to let us come out here? I mean, look at this. Beautiful. Most of the Southern boys don't get to share this.
That's right.
We've been blessed to be introduced to Chasin and his family and share some of the greatest times of my life out here. So we just thank the Lord for a wonderful afternoon.
Right.
Wonderful afternoon.
Amen.